And now for tonight's starting laps for the Mustangs. In goal, senior number 31, Danny Pastor. At defense, number 3, Eric Larson. At another D, senior number 17, Cooper Cleek. At forward, senior number 6, Riley Dobenberg. At another forward, senior number 15, Sawyer Malverson. And at center, senior number 11, George McNeil. And the rest of the Mustangs. Breck is coached by Joe Giesing, assisted by Jim Hall and Lucas Coles.
Okay.
Tonight's flag carriers from the Hutchinson last year whites are Trent and Micah Howard and Louis Albert.
You will notice that I'm back to doing the broadcast tonight. Mr. Zoya is unavailable.
In goal, senior number 33, Connor Wynn. And defense, sophomore number 13, Reggie Murphy. And defense, senior number 10, Hudson Lee. And a forward, junior number 6, Brady Campbell. And another forward, junior number 11, Jeff Hunke. And then center, sophomore number 19, Austin Carter. And the rest of the Tigers. Hutchinson is coached by Matt Zaletsky, assisted by Rod Hallerman, Sam Schober, and Griffin Teletsky. Will you please rise and move your caps as we are in America with the playing of our national anthem. Officials for today's games are referee Brad Weber, referee Adam Byer, and linesman Katie Mooney. These individuals are registered with the Minnesota State High School League. We appreciate their service and dedication to the sport.
So Zoya is, Mark is out, so I am doing the broadcast tonight. I think he'll be back maybe this weekend. So you're stuck with me for a night. Danny Pastor's getting the start. Klink and Larson are starting in the back with Malkerson, Dovenberg, and McBean as the forward. We're underway. shot over the net. Pastor will leave it. Larson will pick it up. Joey Abrams picks it up. There's OVH is up top with Trent right now. And Eli Milinkovic. He's going to play Zoya, who goes bar down, blocker side. So that's Zoya from Milinkovic. Quick 1-0 for Breck. See if there's a second assist, but I've got Zoya from Milinkovic. Abrams centers.
Assisted by number 10, Eli Milinkovic, and number 7, Joe Abrams. Even strength at 15-44.
So Joey Abrams with the second assist. And that'll get sent for icing. Downing, Robbins, Crook out. Looks like Downing on the draw. Larson and Klink are the D pairing. That's shot over the net by Larson. Offenhauser hops out. He'll play Zoya. Zoya into the zone. Offenhauser and Downing down there with Crook. Got Swanson and Zoya the D pairing right now. We got 37, Lucas Bogut, 8th grader. I believe his first varsity shift. That's exciting. Danny Pastor with a save, and he's able to eat up that rebound. Trench, Milinkovic, Van Horn up top. We've got Hudson and Abrams as the D pairing. An interference call on Hutchinson. Breck to get a power play. First power play of the game. Milinkovic, Trench, Downing up top, Klink and Larson in the back. Trench on the draw. Hutch wins that, send it down. Pastor will set it up for Klink.
2 minutes for interference.
Leave it for Trench. Larson skates it in. Trench's shot through. Hutch goalie with a save. Trench gets a nice shot. Hutch goalie with a save. .42 seconds left in the power play. They hit Klink and that didn't connect. They'll start over. Joey Abrams going to hop out with Eric. Got McBean, Dovenberg, and Malkerson. Zoya's hopped out now, so we got Abrams and Zoya. Just 5 seconds left in the power play. Tipped in on net.
Tigers at full strength.
Abrams will grab this. We play Malkerson off the boards. There's a collision. McBean and a Hutch player. Everybody looks okay. Hutch trying to hit. Here's Trench is out right now. He's got Milinkovic and Malkerson with him. Larson and Klink have popped out. That should go for icing, and it does. 9:49 left on the clock here in the first period. 1-0 Breck. Here's Trench to Milinkovic. Back to Trench. Collision with the goalie in the net. Net comes off. You get 5 fresh. Crook, Robbins, Downing, Swanson, and Zoya. Zoya walks into one. Hutch gets a stick on it, deflects it up over the netting. Nice tip for Crook, just wide. Downing skates to the middle, backhand on net, and flipped in. I think Robbins got that. Robbins finds the rebound, pokes it home. So I think that'll go Robbins from Downing. Delta will be a second assist. McBean, Dovenberg, Melkerson, Hudson, and Abrams.
Scoring from Westlake's number 2, Wesley Robbins. Suspended number 9, Nick Downing. And number 19, Colton Crook. Even strength at 8:51.
So Crook with a second assist on that. So Robbins from Downing and Crook. There's a shot on net. Pastor with a glove save. He'll hold on to it. Face off in the Breck zone. 8:06 left. Breck up 2-rip. OVH to Trench. Milinkovic is out there with him. Klink and Larson are the D pairing. There's Milinkovic to Coop to OVH. Just misses. Klink shot, tip, tie. Oh, Milinkovic almost acrobatic goal. Larson going for interference. Hutch to go in first power play of the game. We got Robbins and Melkerson up top. Swanson and Zoy are the D pairing. That shot gets through. Pastor with a save. Nice work from Melkerson. Dug that out and cleared the zone. Danny made the first save, fight for the rebound. Hutch got a stick on it and scores. 2-1 power play goal. This is Abrams and Hudson in the back. You got Trench, OVH, and Milinkovic up top.
Scoring for the Tigers is number 6, Bree Campbell. Assistant by number 11, Jack Hockey. And number 10, Hudson Lee. That's a power play goal at 5-10.
Trench from OVH from Trench. 3-1. Oh no, I think they're saying kicked. No goal. Yeah, ref signaled a kicking motion. Klink and Larson hopped out. We got OVH, Trench, and Milinkovic up top. Milinkovic touched that, hence no icing. Couldn't see it down there, but Trench is going for interference. Seems to be the call of the night. There's a win and out. We got OVH and Milinkovic up top. Joey Abrams and Eric Larson are the D pairing.
Mustangs, number 13, Derek Trench, 2 minutes for interference.
Nice zone entry out of Hutch. So they touch high stick. Milinkovic will pick it up down there. Tries to center it to OVH. OVH to Milinkovic. And he's able to send it down. Out comes Downing, Malkerson, Klink, and Zoya. Danny with a save. Zoya sends it down the ring. 2 minutes left in the period. 12 seconds left in the penalty kill. Downing, great job eating up seconds down here with Malkerson. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. We'll dump that in. Klink will pick it up behind the net. Hit Milinkovic to Trench. Here's Zoya in the bench. Did not get a coach. Hudson and Abrams are out now. Trench on the draw. Crook is on the wing with Milinkovic. You heard him. About 50 seconds left in the first. Crook and Milinkovic. Crook tried to get it across. Hutch player went down and blocked it. Abrams will pick this up. We got 25 seconds. Milinkovic. Hudson to Trench. Backhand high. 15 seconds. So 28 and 10 are going to go to start the second. That's how it ends, 2-1. That's how the first ends anyway, 2-1. Breck in the lead. Goals from Zoya and Robbins. Shots are 8-7 favoring Breck. I think we'll start the second 5-on-5 with coincidentals. See you in about 12 minutes. Underway here in the second. OVH, Trench, Milinkovic, Klink, and Larson. Harrison Hudson is serving a 2-minute with the Hutchinson player, so it's 5-on-5. That went for icing. Popped onto the bench. Zoya's hopped on with Klink right now. Trench's shot on net. Zoya's gonna stay out with Abrams, and then Downing, Crook, and Robbins hop on. There's Crook with a laser blocker side high. We'll see who the assist came from. I was looking up at the clock. Abrams dumps it in. Downing's going to get there first. Wrap it around to Zoya. Back down to Downing, half board, shot wide.
Scoring for the Mustangs is number 19, Colton Crook. Assisted by number 9, Nick Downing. And strength at 15-31.
Crook from Downing. Robin shot blocked, ends up with Crook. He's going to shoot that again. Hutch with a save. Malkerson, McBean, Dovenberg, Klink, and Larson. Dovenberg will put it back this way. Malkerson chips it out, and that should go for icing. OVH, Trench, Milinkovic, Swanson, and Zoya. OVH gets it out. Here's Milinkovic. Finds the puck, gets his shot. It's in 5. Zoya's shot blocked. He pinches nicely, holds the zone. Trench gets his man over there. They are able to chip it out. Here's Swanson. Zoya to OVH gets it out. They say no icing. Zoya intercepts that. He'll dump it back in. Trench gets there first. Milinkovic to OVH, just wide on that connection. Tries to play Hudson, that didn't connect. Abrams will get to this loose puck first. Here's Downing. Okay, OVH to Hudson to Downing. OVH holds the zone. That puck comes out. Here's Abrams. Gets to the red and dumps it in. That'll go for icing. 11:36 left on the clock. Downing with the win to Klink. To Larson. His shot blocked. Downing digs it out, gets it back to Larson. He tries to feather through to Crook, and that doesn't connect. That's offsides. They ignored it. Downing with it. Pops off a stick, right back to Pastor, who will hold on to it. Larson to Crook. That does not go in the zones, coming back the other direction. That shot off the side metal and up into the netting. Out comes Zoya, Abrams, Dovenberg, McBean, and Malkerson. Comes Maltherson. close. But the Hutch goalie there with a glove. I think Malkerson finds the puck and whips it at the net under the goalie. So that's Sawyer Malkerson making it 4-1 Breck. Here's Abrams, Zoya. Look for McBean on that center pass. Ends up with Dovenberg, who dumps it in. He'll go change.
15, Sword Malkerson. Assisted by number 8, George McBean. He was striking 10-26. Malkerson from McBean.
Malkerson from McBean. Oh! Are you not going to call that one? He got buried on a cross check. Wow. How do you not call that? I guess you don't. Here's Klink. He's out with Larson. OVH's shot off the post. He's out with Trench and Milinkovic. There's Klink to Milinkovic. Pastor with a save. Trench, Milinkovic. Shot up into the netting, deflected. Abrams, Hudson, shot blocked out front. Here comes Hutch. Hudson shuts that down. That's tipped wide. Abrams will pick it up, throw it behind the net for Hudson. Go back towards Abrams. You got Robbins, Downing, and Crook out up top right now. Crook without a stick gets the pass through. Holy cow, can that kid shoot? Zoya steps on, gets a nice quick shot. Hutch goalie there with a glove. 7.5 left here in the second. 4-1 Breck. Here's Swanson, shot, gets through, blocker save. You got Trench, Offenhauser, and Bogart out right now. Bogut, I think. Here's Trench. Look at that. First point for Lucas Bogut. Here's Dovenberg. He's got McBean and Malkerson with him. It's Larson and Klink are the D pairing.
Scoring for the Mustangs is number 13, Garrett Trench. Assisted by number 37, Lucas Bogut.
Malkerson with a nice hit there. McBean looking for the puck. He's able to poke it away. Comes to Klink. Ooh, that should be a knee. Left that knee out pretty far. No icing. Is this just offsides? I guess so. Offsides again. There's Klink into the zone. Ref's in the way. Klink's shot deflected up into the netting. Gonna get Hudson and Abrams hop over the boards for the back. Gonna keep Trench, OVH, and Milinkovic up top. Abrams with a nice stick, intercepted that. Hudson will get there, try to leave it for Abrams. That's tossed into the stands. Face-off will stay in the Breck zone. 4:33 left here in the second. 5-1 Breck. Here's Crook with Robbins. Downing is the third forward. You got Swanson out with Zoya. There's a turnover that Crook finds and buries. That one's going to be unassisted to make it 6-1. Here's Dovenberg, gets it deep. Malkerson and McBean are with him.
Scored for the Mustangs at number 19, Colton Crook. Unassisted, even strength at 354.
That's tossed in. Danny Pastor with a save, holds on to it. 3:20 left here in the second. Malkerson just wills it out of the zone. McBean gets stood up, but apparently it's not interfering. Whatever. Hudson dumps it in. Tipped out front just wide. Got Malkerson, McBean, and Milinkovic out right now. There's a pocket picked, ends up with Milinkovic. He'll drop that for Joey Abrams. And they say no, there was 6 on the ice. Hutch going on the power play. Trench and Milinkovic up top, Klink and Larson in the back. 2:15 left in the second, 1:50 left on the kill. Penalty is being...
Too many men in the ice. Served by number 28, Pearson Hudson. 2 minutes.
So Larson on a cross check. There we go, 5-on-3. 1:50 on the clock. We got Trench,
Practically assistant Mustangs, number 3, Eric Larson. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Zoya, and Klink out there right now. Pastor with a save. Coming outside the zone or penalty? High stick. So we're going to go 5-on-4. Come all the way down. That's fortunate for Breck. Downing, he's got Abrams and Swanson.
2 minutes for high stick.
Abrams intercepts that pass attempt and sends it down. We're at a minute. 1 minute left in the first. There's 30 seconds left in the first penalty that is being served by Harrison Hudson. Just a bit outside. Pastor with a glove save. 7 seconds left on the first kill. There's a nice win. Klink ends up with it. He's going to hide behind the net, eat some time. Cross ice, back to 4-on-4. Trench into the zone. He hits Milinkovic. Klink's shot on net. 14 seconds left in the second. Here's Zoya. And that's how it's going to end, 6-1. After 32 seconds to kill. No, actually, Larson's is over as well, I guess. So it's 5-on-4. 32 seconds of power play for Breck upon returning. 6-1. Goals in the second period. Third goal from Crook. Fourth goal from Malkerson. Fifth goal from Trench. And the sixth goal from Crook again. 6-1 after 2. Back in about 12 minutes. 32 seconds of power play. Crook into the zone. He's got Milinkovic and Trench with him. Klink and Larson. Trench with a shot. Hutch goalie with a save. Down to 19 seconds of power play left. Clean win to Larson. He'll leave it for Trench. He's going to put it down low. And that's sent out. That should just wrap up the power play.
Tigers at full strength.
That's sent down for an icing. Downing, Robbins, OVH out here right now. Abrams and Hudson are the D pairing. It's shipped by. Hudson will pick it up. Robbins gets there first. Downing to help. Try to dig it out. Here comes Hutch. Hudson throws it back up the board. Danny Pastor with a nice save. There's another save. Got to make two big ones early here in the third. 14:49 left, 6-1 Breck. Swanson and Zoya. Here's Dovenberg. He's got Melkerson and McBean with him. Say there was a tip, so no icing. Swanson to Zoya. Zoya will dump it back in. Swanson pushes it to Melkerson, who got it in, but Hutch is coming back the other way. That shot wide ends up with Crook. He's got Klink, gets it out. There's Trench. Milinkovic in the zone early, just offside. Larson deflects it up into the netting. Face-off will be to the right of Danny Pastor. Going to keep the same 5 out. Larson to Klink to Crook. Cross ice to Milinkovic. Crook into the zone. Shot wraps around. Larson on net. Trench and Crook there. Now Milinkovic looking for it. Comes back to Klink, walks around somebody, gets a shot on net. Hutch goalie with a glove save. Abrams and Hudson in the back. Lucas Bogut is out there with Offenhauser and Malkerson. Abrams steps up. He'll dump that back in on net. Shipped out to Hudson. He's going to hold on to this. He's going to carry into the zone. Get his shot. Glove save, Hutch, goalie. Zoya and Swanson out there in the back. Robbins on the draw with OVH and Downing. The Downing crew is here cheering and sending hi to friends back in Arizona, or family back in Arizona. Swanson will pick this up. He's going to come cross ice out of the zone. Going to hit Robbins. Robbins able to whack it out. It's on net, so there's no icing. Trench hops on with Malkerson and Crook. Klink and Larson are the D pairing. Here's Crook with it. To Trench. Shot. Hutch goalie holds on to it up in the mask. Crook picks it up. tossed out. Klink's there. He's going to circle around. Drops it for Malkerson. Pops out off crook stick. Here's Trench with Malkerson. Shot just wide. Here comes Offenhauser. Finds Abrams, his shot wide. Dovenberg hops on with McBean to finish that line. That goes for icing. At the puck drop, we'll have Abrams and Hudson as a D pairing. Nice pursuit from Abrams, takes his man out. Here's Offenhauser. Gonna come cross ice looking for Dovenberg. Here's McBean. Downing's hopped on. Robbins is with him. Zoya holds the zone. Downing pins his man. McBean's going to try to dig it out. He does. Zoya held the zone again. Great work. Yes, that's icing. Zoya, great pass, finds OVH. He buries it backhand, beautiful goal, great pass from Zoya. Larson's got it. Sends it in on net. Hutch goalie's going to hold on to it. It's paired with Klink. Downing, Robbins, OVH. OVH digs this out.
Scored for the Mustangs, number 14, Owen Van Horn. Suspended flag for Rocco Zoya. You drink this, 29.
Good work, Downing. Fights through it, gets it deep in the zone. goes for icing. Hudson and Abrams hop out. We'll keep Lucas Bogart out with Trench and Crook. That shot wide. Here's Hudson. Finds Crook. Nice shot. Hutch goalie with a save. Trench dumps it deep. Bogart back around. Bogut. I keep putting an R in there, sorry. Hops over Crook's stick. Pastor will play it back up to Crook. He'll play Trench. Finds Milinkovic. He goes far post and in. So 10 from 13, I think, from 28. We'll see. That is 8-1 now. Apparently they're done with the music. And we are in running time. Dolvenberg, Malkerson, Milinkovic out there now.
This is number 13, Derek Trench, and number 19, Colton Crook. Even strength at 455.
See what we got. Oh, his cage is open, so they stopped the play. Zoya and Swanson on, OVH on the draw. It looks like he's got Offenhauser and McBean with him. Here's Zoya, wins this race. Zoya comes out with it, gets it to Offenhauser. Throws it cross ice to OVH. Downing comes on. There's Abrams pinching down, gets a shot. .215 and running. Downing wins that draw. Crook shot, quick. Hutch goalie there for the save. Abram plays Hudson. Crook shot wide. Hudson with it. He'll come across to Abrams. His shot blocked out front. Downing ends up with it. He's able to shovel it right back in. Here's Robbins on the ice, picks it up.
Remaining period, 1 minute.
That thrown into the zone, offsides. 45 seconds left. Malkerson on that drive with Bogut and Offenhauser on the wings. Swanson is in the back with Zoya. 20 seconds. Swanson shot through and up into the netting. And that, folks, is going to finish the game. 8-1 win for Breck. Danny Pastor gets the win. Third period scoring is OVH and Milinkovic. So goals today are Zoya, Robbins, Crook, Malkerson, Trench, Crook, OVH, and Milinkovic. 8-1 win. Back on Saturday night at Delano, 7:30 game. Big section game, so hope the boys take care of business.